Hello, it's Peter Wright and Kathleen Beauvais with another weekly wrap-up for Health Declassified, and this is for the week ending 16th of May. Wow, the year is getting away from us here. Anyway, let's first welcome co-host Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Peter. Thank you. And thank you also very much for tuning in. I'm just going to jump right in, Peter, and talk about our health tip of the day. And that is, have you ever heard of methylene blue, Peter?
I do, because I was a dairy farmer in my younger years in Africa, and methylene blue was one of the tests on milk to make sure it had keeping qualities. So if you failed the methylene blue test, your milk was downgraded to industrial or even rejected, and you didn't make any money. So the methylene blue test was the big hurdle we all had to climb over as dairy producers. Yeah, so that's what I know about methylene blue.
All right. Well, now, did you know that it could have anti-cancer properties? And that's what I want to talk about
No,
today.
I didn't know that.
So, methylene blue has been shown to shrink tumors and slow cancer growth by targeting cancer cell metabolism and energy production. Methylene blue is a commonly used dye that enhances cellular energy production in treating cancer. So, photodynamic therapy with methylene blue uses light activation to destroy cancer cells while leaving healthy cells unharmed, making it a more precise treatment options. I guess unlike, radiation or even chemotherapy that destroys not just the bad, but also the good. So it says here research on ovarian cancer found that methylene blue forces tumors to shift away from their preferred energy source, making them more vulnerable to treatment. So,
Hmm.
unlike chemotherapy, methylene blue treatment does not cause significant side effects or toxicity, making it a promising option for patients with drug-resistant cancers. And
Ah,
proper dosing is, however, is important. It says just 5 milligrams of pharmaceutical grade methylene blue per day is enough to reduce cellular stress and support mitochondrial health. So there you have it.
wow, interesting stuff. Yeah. And that's why it would have been used in the testing of milk because it would stain the bacteria, right? And then
Oh, is that how
the
it works?
bacteria.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another one called GM sustain, which stains certain other types. Methylene blue, I think, stained a staph bacteria. I can't remember, but it made it easier for the person doing the analysis to see if there was any bacteria in there. That's what it was about. Interesting stuff. And Kathleen, what have you got as a recommended product treatment that
Yes.
people should be doing at this time of year?
At this time of year, Peter, you know what? I'm a huge advocate of cleaning out your body, not just your houses around springs. So if you want to do a little bit of spring cleaning and detoxifying your body, getting rid of all those toxins, I highly recommend Dr. Morse's detoxification kits. His
Hmm.
detox kits come in monthly packages, and he explains exactly how to take them. And they come in the form of tinctures as well as supplements, and it cleans out the kidneys, the lymphatic system, the gut, great for cleaning out the gut and all the sludge. It kills off parasites, both the big parasites as well as the microparasites in your system,
Hmm.
because guess what? We all have them. And just it's all about cleaning out your body, honestly, and make you feel better and promote ongoing good health. And we will provide a link
Excellent.
to those Dr. Morse's detox kits below this video.
We will indeed. And just something I picked up this week, there was on X a link to an article by a doctor who says that 100% of pet owners will have internal parasites.
Mhm. Because
Uh,
how can you not kiss them on the forehead? I mean,
that's right. Yep.
can't
Yep.
resist.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Wow. Good. Thanks for that, Kathleen. Let's tell you what's been happening on Health Declassified this week. Well, on Tuesday, we published our episode with Ethan Pompeo. Ethan suffered from a childhood condition called PANDAS. I won't begin to tell you what that acronym stands for because it's a very long name. It created a lot of problems in his life, and he was prescribed 40 different medications, none of which worked, and eventually he stumbled on CBD from cannabis, and it worked so well that he wanted to share it with other people. He started his own company, Green Valley Nutrition, and he now produces some world-class CBD products for distribution all over the world for a number of conditions. He also has products for pets. Very interesting episode. So watch or listen to that on your favorite platform. On the 27th of May, we'll have Dr. Carl Rothschild, who is an expert on red light therapy, and he's a pioneer in that field as well. And he explains the conditions that red light therapy works on, how it works. It's very safe, it doesn't burn. Very good episode to watch. And as I may have mentioned last week, I was a guinea pig in some red light therapy trials for skin cancer up here in Canada about, I don't know, many years ago, 10, 15 years ago. And it certainly seemed to slow my skin cancers down. The red light therapy has advanced a long way since those early days, sure. So that's a good one. Following that, on the 10th of June will be Dave Durrell, and his speciality is fitness over 50. Very interesting guy, and he talks about the importance of being fit at any age and exercise, but particularly over 50, because our muscle loss increases as we get older and we lose 10% of our muscle mass every decade, right? And it's very, very hard to put that back once you're past 50. So that's a good one. Our book for the week, because we're talking about CBD with Ethan. Ethan doesn't have a book of his own, so we thought a good opportunity to mention a previous guest, Dee Manny, who was on early in the year, and she has a book called My Way, Follow the Cancer Brick Road, and that details her curing her cancer with cannabis oil, full spectrum, but she also talks about CBD and the benefits it has for pain and a number of other conditions. So that's a really good book. If you want to look at alternative treatments for a number of things, I would suggest you get the book. There's a link in the description and on the newsletter. And that's it for me, apart from my perennial. Don't miss out on our future guests. We got some really good guests coming up. Hop on to healthyclassified.com, sign up for our newsletter. We only send you one a week. We don't flood your inbox. And then you make sure you don't miss out on any of our guests. Thanks for listening and watching, and back to you, Kathleen.
And until next week, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.